Hello and welcome back to Dicebreaker, where today we're going to be playing a quick game of Marvel Champions, the card game.
Ziff, baff, pow!
It is a cooperative living card game from Fantasy Flight, they of the terrible inlays. And you know what? I've been getting to grips with this, and it's really good fun.
Yeah.
You remember when we played Set a Watch, and we liked Set a Watch, and then sort of the chat around the office grew to us being like, I wish there was a bit more enemy variety. I wish there was a bit more you could do with your character, la 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 la. Here's the depth that was missing from Set a Watch, I reckon. But anyway, we'll stop talking about what it is and why we like it and just show you instead.
But first, let's learn how to play. In Marvel Champions, players work together to take on evil villains from the Marvel Universe. Each player takes the role of a different hero, each with their own stock of hit points. Each player also has a deck specific to their character. Drawing a hand of cards each turn, players use their abilities, upgrades and allies to try and defeat the big bad. They do this by reducing the villain's hit points to 0. There's 3 values on the heroes: thwart, attack and defense. Attack deals damage to enemies, defense negates incoming damage, and thwart removes something called threat from the villain's main scheme. More on that in a moment. Players can take actions either as their hero or as that hero's alter ego, for example as Spider-Man or as Peter Parker. They can even swap between roles in order to get the best of both worlds, but they're only able to swap once per turn. Crucially, however, ability cards have costs printed in the top left corner. The cost represents the number of resources that must be generated and spent in order to bring the card into play. Resources are generated either through card effects or by discarding cards from the playhand. So, while there are some powerful abilities on offer in Marvel Champions, they don't come cheap, and making sure you manage your resources and abilities is a delicate balancing act. The villain, meanwhile, has a deck of their own. They also have a main scheme. This is basically the evil plan the villain is trying to enact. The scheme accumulates threat points each turn, and if the players fail to prevent the villain from fulfilling the objectives of the scheme, they lose. The players also lose if all heroes are defeated. Each villain phase, the villain activates once for each player they're facing. They will either attack if the player is in hero mode, or they'll scheme if the player is hiding behind their alter ego. Each time the villain attacks or schemes, they also draw a card, which has the chance to boost the amount of damage they're doing, or the amount of threat they're adding to the scheme. The players also have to draw a card from the deck each turn and resolve its effects. The deck is made up of villainous ability cards which buff the bad guys and batter the heroes, minions who join the fight and deal out extra damage, and it also contains side schemes. These are additional scheme cards that generate threat on their own and serve to distract the heroes from their main goal. The rest, as with pretty much every card game, is borne out in the card text. We'll do our best to read it all out so nobody gets lost, and that's how to play Marvel Champions.
So to keep things simple, we're doing the starter scenario straight out of the box and the learn to play document. So I'm playing as Captain Marvel, actually, because these should start on the alter ego side. I'm Carol Danvers.
And I'm P.T. Parker.
Oh, P.T. Parker. And we are playing against Rhino, who is a brute criminal, and who, it delights me to tell you, Wheels can do quite a good impersonation of. Would you want to read out the flavour text?
Well, it's just the worst quote I've ever heard, which is, I'm Rhino. I knock things down. That's what I do. That's who I am. I didn't realise that was an impersonation. I just went for big, beefy Brooklyn man.
I mean, I think that's kind of how he talked in the cartoon I used to watch when I was a kid. Maybe I'm just completely imagining it. Anyway,
was it the cartoon which had the theme tune that included the words spider blood, radioactive spider blood?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
They're the very same.
Sorry, carry on.
It's almost like we're of similar ages. Ish. So his main scheme is the break-in, where basically if he hits 7 threat on this scheme, we're going to lose the game. The threat's going to be going up by 2, because that's 1 per player. So basically, in 4 turns, if we don't try and thwart his evil schemes, then he's going to break in and steal some vibranium.
Ah, the incredibly strong metal that they use for industrial-sized sex toys.
Right, so as I'll go first, I've got the first player token. We start with a hand of 6 cards in alter ego mode, but if we flip to our hero mode, which we can do once per go, basically, then the hand size drops down to 5. I am going to flip Carol Danvers to become Captain Marvel.
What? You were
right.
Captain Marvel this whole time?
This whole time. And then I'm going to go straight in with some energy absorption, which when I discard that gives me 3 energy resources, which I will then immediately spend to play Photonic Blast.
Bloody hell.
Which is hero action, attack. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. If you pay for this card using an energy resource, draw 1 card.
Oh, that's nice.
I absolutely did. So I'm going to take a card, and I'm going to knock down this health by 5. So he's on 23.
Nice.
We have to defeat him twice, by the way.
What?
Because once we've knocked him down to 0 health...
It's like one of those annoying boss battles where you think you've beaten them and then they're like, oh no, I'm just entering my big boy mode.
Yeah, there's Rhino 2, which is his bigger boy mode.
Electric Boogaloo.
And because Rhino 2 Electric Boogaloo. And then there's Rhino 3, which is not in this deck because that's very hard.
The film never got made.
Exactly. And then there's more stuff I can do.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to have a read of my cards whilst you're doing all this nonsense.
I'm going to exhaust Captain Marvel in order to attack Rhino for 2 more damage. And then it's the end of my turn, so I can discard as many cards as I want and draw back up to my hand limit. I actually want to keep all of these, and my hand limit is 5, so I am done.
Right.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, so I've got a lot of interrupts, so I can pretty much ignore those. Although I am going to spend possibly even 2 of them. Ooh. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard this card to get a blue resource. And then I'm going to get myself a web shooter, which is an item, so I have to equip it to this guy, right?
Yes, and or you can just keep it sort of on the side, to be honest.
Okay.
Because you're controlling the Spider-Man bit, so it doesn't matter to have it out there. Pop 3 tokens on that to denote your things.
Web tokens. Do we have those? What do they look like?
I've just been using numbers, to be perfectly honest with you.
Numbers it is.
Yep,
all
there you
right,
go.
so basically, I've got 3 counters here, and it's a hero resource. Exhaust web shooter, remove 1 web counter from it to generate a wild resource. So I can, when I want, put that on its side to not tap it, because that's copyrighted. But I can exhaust it, and then I can get another one.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. I'm just webbing it up today. We're going to run out of space very quickly,
really are.
aren't we? Okay, that's fine. All right,
Quite a tight shot.
so I'm going to put that 3 on there.
You just wait till minions come along.
Oh, good lord. And then I'll put 2 singles on here.
Great.
And then I think I'm done because, as I said, these are all kind of circumstantial, these cards.
Okay, well, if you want to get rid of any of them, yeah, absolutely you can. You can just discard them.
Oh, but do I keep the resource through turns, or do you only get it on the turn
You
you
can just
discard
spend
it?
it in the same turn.
Okay. I think I'll keep these because they look pretty handy.
All right, draw
But
back
then
up.
I draw up to 6.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget that you can, if you want to, you can. In fact, you should have flipped to Spidey, because you see on the web shooter it says hero resource.
Which means I have to be a hero to do it.
Yes.
Got it.
So actually, you need to have 5 cards. You're Spider-Man. You haven't exhausted him, so you could exhaust him in order to attack Rhino.
But I can also use him to defend if he attacks us.
That's very true.
Yeah.
But at the end of your turn, you write all of your cards, including.
Oh,
the
so
hero.
I'll skip the next activation with
Yes.
him. Okay, all right. Well, I might as well do 2 damage then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get him down to 19.
Okay.
So I'll blah blah blah, and then we put them all
Puff
back.
puff. Kapow. So Rhino's on 19. That's a decent chunk of his health taken off.
Yeah, that's
already.
pretty good start, I reckon.
And we'll do that, and then. Excuse me. That is everything. So we now go to the villain phase.
Dun dun dun.
Rhino's going to activate for once per player.
Yeah.
So we'll go. I've got the first player token, so he'll attack me first. So he's going to attack me for 2.
Well, first he's going to put a threat on the main scheme.
Yes, he absolutely. He's going to put 2 threats on the main scheme.
Oof.
Actually,
What colour are threats?
threats
Are
are
they just the red ones
the
again?
triangles,
Oh, the triangles.
I believe.
Interessant. Dun, dun, dun.
There we go. So, he's going to, he's done his threat, now he's going to activate and attack me. So, he does 2 base, and then I draw a card. Thankfully, it doesn't have a little
bonus
symbol in the corner, so it's not boosted. Put that and discard that there. So, he just attacks me for 2. I've only got 1 defense.
But I can defend you.
True.
Although you can just take the damage, right?
You can just take the damage, yeah. And to be honest with you, I think I will. So I'm going to go down to 10.
Well, as Captain Marvel says, I never quit.
Is that what she says?
It's what it says on the card.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You can tell I'm a big Marvel fan, me. I know all the quotes.
And then after the attack, I draw an encounter card, which is false alarm, treachery. When revealed, you are confused. And if you are already confused, this card gains surge. So I need a confused token.
The next time this character would thwart or scheme, discard this status card instead.
It's a pain in the bum.
Ouch.
But that is the attack on me, so that's fine. So now Rhino's going to attack you. So, oof, that's boosted by 2 from these little tokens here. So that's for 4 damage.
I might defend. Defend?
Sure. You don't have any interrupts or anything?
No, I do have interrupts, sorry. Yeah. So I can backflip.
Yeah,
interrupt, defense. When you would take any amount of damage for an attack, prevent all that damage.
Boom. So I think this is kind of... I've only actually played with the Spidey deck, so I'm learning this one as I go, but it's very much about just avoiding damage and being very much the Spidey thing, where you
just
can't
swing
take many
around,
hits.
tire him out, and then come in for the big sucker punch at the
Exactly.
end.
Okay, now draw an encounter card.
Okay.
And resolve its effect.
Ba-bom. That's a minion. It's Shocker, the man who is wearing entirely Gambeson. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each hero.
Dang it. Thanks so much, Wheels.
All right.
So, Shocker specifically attaches to your area.
Okay.
So Shocker's going to attack... Whenever
He's engaged
Rhino
with me.
activates to attack you, Shocker will attack you as well.
Damn.
So you're up against it. Which is a pain in the
Is that how much health he has?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So, he's not indomitable.
Yeah.
And you've got quite a few punchy cards, no pun intended, in your deck. So that is the end of his phase. And then first player token goes to you.
Thank you very much.
And we go again.
Right. Okay, so I've only got 4 cards because I spent 1.
Yes.
That's annoying. But what I do have... Ooh, what's this? I mean, I might as well do that. So I can spend energy to get 2 energy resource. And then I can spend 2 resources on for justice. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, but I remove even more. So I'll just get rid of these 2, basically.
Lovely.
So that break-in, not going
Lovely
too
bit of
well.
Sorting.
So that's that done. And then, as I said, these ones are kind of... Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to discard this. And actually maybe this as well. But then I'll attack... Do I have to kill him in one go, or do I just do 2 damage? Okay, cool.
It's cumulative.
Great. So I'll put him on 1 health.
Yep.
So he gets exhausted. And then I'll also get my... Oh, I don't need my wild resources, actually, because I've already spent them all, so it's fine.
Great.
I spent all my cards. Cool. So then do I draw up now? Or...
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And then you'll...
No, after all players are finished.
Oh, sorry, after all
Okay,
players,
cool,
my bad.
Cool.
Oh, of course, because, then you could we could plan the turn a bit better.
Exactly.
So I'm going to do another bit of energy absorption to create 3 of the old
You
energy.
are absolutely chock-a-block with energy, aren't you?
And as you can see, Captain Marvel there sort of absorbing all the energy into a little mitt, which he's then going to use to uppercut Rhino and do 5 damage.
Flipping heck. She's also changed into her wrestling gear, by the looks of it.
Yeah, these are kind of basic cards that can be in a lot
Used
of
for
different
anyone. Yeah.
decks. And then, I think... Oh, I'll save that for another time then. Just to get that out there, I'm going to heal 2 damage.
Nice.
Oops.
We have a max health, right?
Yes.
So we can't go above the one that we started with. All right, good to know, good to know.
And then, you're absolutely welcome. I'm going to... Oh no, it's fine. Thwart or scheme.
Yeah.
I'm going to defeat Shocker.
I might be confused by schemes, but I can still use these fists, baby.
You don't need to think to punch.
See you later, Shocker. In fact, most of the time people don't think when they punch.
Sayonara, Shocker. Tough crowd. Okay.
All one of
them.
them.
Then, annoyingly, there's no threat on the scheme because I could have used that card for free to take off 2. No, it's fine.
You might look at 1 and get rid of the other.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we.
Oops. Oh yeah. So that was my turn, wasn't it?
Yeah. So now we
now
draw
we're-
out to our hand size and do any discards that we want.
Yeah. Ooh.
And Spidey gets ready.
Oh.
You got a bad boy.
I've got some cool cards. Ooh.
Ooh.
Fun.
Ooh, that's cool. I've got an upgrade, which is pretty handy. Uses 3 Snoop counters.
Oh, the surveillance team is brilliant. You play that and you can just keep knocking threat off the scheme.
Oh, sweet.
Which I love. Speaking of threat, it's time to add 2 of it.
It's time to duel.
Yes, stick 2 threat on there.
Okie doke. Here comes the threat. Loop.
Perfect. And then you're the first player, so Rhino is going to activate to attack you. So draw a card to see if it boosts the attack.
2.
Oof. So
Oh,
that's
and it's me on the picture as well. Oh,
gutting.
no.
So that's a 4 strength attack.
That's not very nice. I'm going to defend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll defend.
That's fair. So 1 gets through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
I don't
draw
never have any
yourself.
interrupts. Although I do get to, when a villain initiates an attack against you, I get to draw 1 card, which is nice.
Agile.
Ooh.
And then draw an encounter card.
Da-da-da, Sandman. God damn it.
Oh man, you've pulled all of the minions.
Shocker, Sandman. That's it. He's got 4 health, and he's an elite criminal. Toughness. When this character enters play with a tough status card.
There you go.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh boy.
So, do they attack me instantly, or...?
No.
Okay, good.
Only if it says reveal. Like, with Shocker, you'll remember it was when revealed, I think it was deal 1 damage to each hero.
Right. Oh, God, he ignores the first bout of damage as well. God damn.
Yeah.
You sandy boy.
He's a toughie. Okay, so then Rhino's going to attack me for 3.
Flipping heck.
Do I have anything? Nope. Am I going to defend that? Nah, let's take out the chin.
Luckily, we've got Eurogamer recording next door again, which means that we've got sort of innocent bystanders screaming in the streets, which is good.
Excuse me. And then I'm going to draw this. Explosion. If Bomb Scare is in play, it isn't. Assign X damage among heroes now. If Bomb Scare is not in play, this card gains Surge, which is just a very easy way of saying draw another one.
Cool.
I'm tough. Treachery. When revealed, give Rhino a tough status card. If Rhino already has a tough status card, this card gains Surge. He doesn't have one.
I shouldn't have laughed at Rhino's toughness. He sure is tough. He's one tough boy.
Dang.
So now both of them are just going to ignore the next hit they take.
Yeah, that's really quite irritating, isn't it?
Christ. Okay.
Ooh. How much health does Sandman have? Okay.
He's got 4 health, but he ignores the first hit.
Okay, so, don't worry, Wheels. I've got a plan.
I do love it when you have a plan.
And, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I hope it is, mate.
Okay, oh, you're the first player anyway.
I was last time.
I'm the first player now.
He stays exhausted because he blocked.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, what I'm going to... Good morning. So first what I'm going to do... I'm going to exhaust Captain Marvel in order to attack the Sandman.
And
which
get rid of
takes
Tough.
off Tough.
Yeah.
Then, I am going to discard... Oh no. Okay, not going to discard that. I'm going to discard... But I have... Oh no, it's fine. Everyone shut up. I'm I'm going to discard Alpha Flight Station and Uppercut in order to play Relentless Assault. Hero action, attack. Deal 5 damage to a minion.
Cool.
If you paid for this card using a Might resource, the punchy, fisty one, this attack gains Overkill. Brackets, excess damage from this attack is dealt to the villain. So Sandman is dead,
But it
one
also
gets through to
removes
Rhino,
the tough
which removes the tough
status.
status.
Oh, you're good at this, aren't you, mate?
Also,
You're a smart boy.
I really like this deck. I'm having a lot more fun than I did with Spidey. Response, Thwart. After your hero attacks and defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat from the scheme.
Whoa! Flipping heck!
Marvelous. If I knew Marvel better then, there was probably some kind of quote I could have thrown in. Please, in the comments, suggest a better thing for me to have said in that instance. Because I fell way behind on the cinematic universe, and to be honest with you, I've not read sort of comics since I was a
I
child.
just don't care. But let's crack on.
Oh, damn it. Hang
What?
on. The next time this character would thwart or scheme, discard
You
this status
didn't do
card
a
instead.
thwart though. Oh wait, no, it says thwart on it,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
so actually, I'm
Keep
no
that,
longer
but you have got rid of
confused.
all the statuses on the board, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's still a nice move.
Okay,
An
thanks.
excellent move.
I don't feel quite as powerful as I did before, but that's fine. What are you doing, Spidey?
Quick question. This is an upgrade card.
Yeah.
Should it not be assigned to a character?
Well, it is, technically.
So you can have more than one upgrade?
It's in your play area. I believe so.
Yeah. What we're going to do is I'm going to spend strength, max 1 per deck. So I'm going to Hulk mode to get 2 Fisty Boys. Little known fact: the sequel to the Beastie Boys. I'm then going to spend both of my web shooters to get a... Ooh, what's the best way of doing this? Like that. To get 2 wild resources. So I've got 4 resources at the
Bloody
moment.
hell.
And I'm going to spend those to bring out your boy, Daredevil.
Daredevil.
And he's pretty cool.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah.
After Daredevil thwarts, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Something to bear in mind, in case I forget, you see this little symbol here below your thwart
Yes.
value or your attack value? That is like collateral damage or incidental damage. So when you attack, you take a damage. When you thwart, you take a damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
He hurts himself.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bit of a masochist, isn't he?
Yeah.
From what I remember of Daredevil. Okay. So he's just going to go here.
It's quite a common thing on allies, to be honest.
Okay, cool.
They have a limited.
Well, you can use them to like meet shield attacks as
Exactly.
well, can't you? Yeah. Okay.
And
Cool.
Nick Fury is in both of our decks, so hopefully we'll see him before the end of this Let's Play. But he only comes in for 1 round, and then you have to
Okay.
discard him.
Cool.
Anyway, so
So that was my first thing. Although I've still got some other stuff I can do. I think. I think, in fact, you said that surveillance team was
Surveillance
pretty
team is
darn
pretty
good, and it
good.
does look pretty good. But I've also got first aid, which is pretty good. It's always tricky when they ask you to discard a card to play a card, because you're like, oh, I've got to get rid of this really good one to do this sort of good one.
I do like how heavily it relies on you discarding cards, though. Like, I think that's really, really nice. Because, in other CCGs I've played, or LCGs I should say, you just pay for things with money, which is a separate resource that's generated, blah, 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 blah. But the fact that everything is generated out of your hand is really nice.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to discard Avengers Mansion. It's a
Yeah.
lovely mansion, but I can't afford it right now.
Yeah, it's expensive, but it's very good, because it just you exhaust it every once per turn to draw a card, which can be a real clincher. But
I'm also going to get rid of this upgrade, and I'm going to play surveillance team as well.
Okey-dokey.
So I'm once again running out of room, but we'll make this my little yellow bit.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay,
I
cool.
wonder if I can move. I can move this over a little bit.
Problem with little cards as well, you have to have it zoomed in enough that you can.
This is the
you can
challenge
see
of,
what's
yeah.
going on.
Oh well.
But then we also need room to like flip things.
Hopefully
Basically,
things are clear enough because we're sort of narrating.
yeah.
But
If
also-
something's diagonal, that's tapped. Just so everyone knows. And then I'll keep
purist,
this in my hand, I think.
Okay.
But it's over to you.
Great. Well,
Can
I've
I
already-
use this guy now?
Yeah, absolutely.
So he doesn't enter exhausted.
No.
So I might as well attack, right?
Yeah. Or you can thwart and deal 1 damage.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the point in doing like 1 extra damage in exchange for not doing the thing, right?
So Daredevil's exhausted.
So he's taken a damage.
Yeah, so
I get rid of both of the thwarts.
Yep. And you
I
do.
thwip those thwarts into the thwacker.
You do. do 1 damage to Rhino.
Cool.
He's on 13 points.
And
Right
then he
about halfway.
upgrades, which is fun.
Yes, he does. So,
And then I need to put 3 tokens on that boy. But you crack on.
oh yeah, of course, the surveillance team. Well, no, it was my go first. So now,
Oh, God.
we're ready everything. Draw back up to our hand limits. Really hope I don't have any upgrades to play, because there ain't space for them.
Do you know what? We know what surveillance team does. I'm just going to pop it underneath Daredevil so that we can.
Okay,
save
yeah, that
some
makes
space.
sense.
And also, we know what web shooter does. So I'm just going to tuck them under each other again. There we go. That's better. That's much cleaner. Everyone knows what's going on now.
Tremendous.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that's us.
Sweet.
Okay, villain phase.
Ooh,
So
I've got a good one.
2 threat goes back on there. You get into a sort of nice rhythm.
Yeah, he's struggling to break in, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
just banging his head against the wall,
But
and we
then
just keep putting cement over it.
He's just got his main scheme. Yeah, that's the thing. We keep being like, no, more bricks. He's got side schemes which make things a bit harder. They can tick up the amount of threat that goes onto the scheme, for example, or there may be one that's like, until this card is defeated, you can't thwart.
Right,
So
okay.
this game can go south pretty fast if you're not careful. When I first played it, I was like, Spider-Man, he can take a few lumps. I just got my ass handed to me in like 2
I'm
times.
sorry, I'm just imagining that Rhino is breaking down a wall and we've just constructed a new one behind it, and then he's breaking down that one and we've just constructed a new one.
It's it kind of, if you think about it too hard, it becomes a very Looney Tunes.
Well, I
kind of
mean,
thing, doesn't it?
to be fair, he's scheming. He's not actually doing it. I'm just
True.
putting my own headcanon into this game.
So he's going to attack me. Oh dear. Oh no, that's fine.
Oh,
No,
that's me, though.
Because it's being drawn as a boost card.
Oh, thank God for that. Jesus.
So as I'm pretty certain about this, we don't then give that to you. However,
Good, because I'm skint right now.
I'm being attacked for 4,
Ouch.
which is not great. And there I hubristically discarded first aid in the previous round. That's good fun, isn't it?
Flipping heck, that's a nasty
How much
card.
will I recover if I don't? Oh, okay, right. So I'm just going to take all of that.
You're going to take all that
I'm going
damage?
to take all of that.
Bloody hell.
So I'm on 4 health.
Oh my God.
And
I have got a first aid, so I can heal you up.
It's okay. I'm going to flip to Carol Danvers and then exhaust
Do some
to heal
recovery. Okay.
on my turn. And then I'm going to draw this encounter card and hope it doesn't do me damage. It's my family emergency. Great. So this is a unique card that's just for me. Give to the Carol Danvers player. You may flip to alter ego form. Choose either exhaust Carol Danvers to remove this card from the game, or I'm stunned. This card gains surge, which means I have to resolve another one of these.
And then you remove
And
it.
then I discard this, so it doesn't go away.
You were flipping to her already, though, weren't you?
I was flipping. I mean, it doesn't matter flipping to her. Like, I can do it now. I can flip back, and you can flip back when you're exhausted, as long as you only do it once per turn.
But you won't actually be able to recover.
I won't be able to heal. However, being stunned ain't great.
I think I can heal you, so don't worry about heal. That's what I would say.
Okay. So I'll just exhaust her.
Yeah,
Okay.
do it.
All right. So this card is now removed from the game. I have resolved my family emergency.
It's fine. Dad's not in hospital anymore.
Your go. So Rhino's
Okay.
going to attack you. Draw your boost card.
Oh, it's advance with no
that's
boost.
fine, yeah, no boost. So it's just attacking you for 2.
That's not great. I could let Daredevil die. Bit mean. Or I could just defend. Have I got any interrupts? Hero interrupt? No, that's treachery card. I think I'll just defend.
Okay, yeah, that makes
For
sense.
the sake of 2 damage, it's
Yeah.
not worth.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
I resolve the
counter.
thing. Which is armored Rhino suit attachment attached to Rhino. Forced interrupt. When any amount of damage will be dealt to Rhino, place it here instead. Then, if there is at least 5 damage here, discard armored Rhino suit. So he's basically just gained 5 health, which isn't
that
great.
sucks.
So I'll pop that there.
Dang.
Huh. Oh well. So now I go first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll pop that there. Right, so... I could try and... Well, the problem is that we want to heal some damage, don't we? Because you're not looking great on 4 health.
Really
I'm
not.
I'm not super happy about that.
Really not.
So I think I'm going to discard Enhanced Spider Sense so that I can first aid you to give you 2 health.
That would be great.
So you get 2 health.
Lovely, thank you.
I can't use my Spider Tracer at the moment because we don't have any minions, but it is a really cool card. It's like a little tracking device, so when you defeat a minion, you remove 3 threat from a scheme.
Oh, that's clever.
Which is very cool. But I'm going to discard that for the resource. I'm then going to discard... I think I might discard Interrogation Room as well. Yeah. I'm going to discard Interrogation Room as well.
Are you using your web shooters?
And then I'm going to spend 2 web shooters. So I've got 4 resources.
So one's discarded.
Yep. And I'm going to web up Rhino. So, attached to an enemy, max 1 per enemy. Force interrupt. When attached enemy would attack, discard web up instead, and then stun that enemy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Up, Rhino, Rhino, web up, Rhino, he can't move now.
So that's done. I could...
Might as well use this.
I might as well punch him, right?
Yeah. Don't see why not.
Or we can thwart again. Although, yeah, you've got surveillance. I've got surveillance team. Sorry. So I'll spend one of those, and that'll give me -1 scheme on the break-in, and do that with him. And then Daredevil's going to punch his Rhino suit for 2.
Cool. Take a damage.
Yep. And yeah, he's on 1 health now, so that goes there. Cool. Sweet.
Right.
And I'm done. I'm out of cards as well.
All right. So, I am going to flip to Captain Marvel. Although it should be noted that if you end your turn in your alter ego form, you don't get attacked. Instead, the villain
scheme instead.
schemes. Let's see now.
Which probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, mate.
Well, the thing
Depends
is,
what you want to do, I guess, isn't it?
all of the cards in my hand I need to be in hero form.
Yeah.
So, it's a bit of a pain. Right, so I am going to... This feels maybe a bit hubristic, but we're doing it.
That's a great intro to any
discard
turn.
Relentless Assault and Captain Marvel's helmet and
Name of my new band.
Crisis Interdiction in order to play Photonic Blast, which is a superpower. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. If you paid for this card using an energy resource, which I did, I draw 1 card. So 3 damage onto the
We'll destroy his super
suit, and then 2 gets through. It's down to 11. There we go. Is there anything else I can do?
No, the damage doesn't get through.
What?
Because when any amount of damage would be dealt to Rhino, place it here instead. Then, if there is at least 5 damage here, discard armor. So I'm
Damn it.
afraid not, my friend.
That's fine. At least it's... Oh, well, that's... Oh, well. It's a bit
Honey, where is my armored Rhino suit?
It's a bit of a waste of Photonic Blast, doesn't it? Oh, well. That's fine. That's all I can do. So now we're both done. Let's both draw back up. Discard Tigra.
Ooh. Ah. Nick Fury's arrived.
Aha, great. He's genuinely... Well, he's arrived twice.
Well, he's always known for being efficient. He's in 2 places at once.
Yes.
So. Right.
You ever notice how you'd never seen Nick Fury and Nick Fury instead? Okay, so that's us. We are all ready. So now it's Rhino time.
It's Rhino time!
We're both still in hero mode, aren't we?
Yes.
So, can you give me another threat marker? So now the threat goes back up to 3. We're doing quite a good job of managing it. He
Yeah.
said, probably spoiling the whole thing.
So
he
attacks me first, and he does no double damage, or extra damage rather.
2.
2's not the end of the world. Daredevil's almost dead now anyway, I could just discard him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
Ouch.
So long, thanks for all the fish and all that. Okay, and then...
So doesn't 1 damage get through to you?
No, he takes all the damage
Does he?
when you've got an ally, which is
Tremendous.
handy. Yeah.
Wow.
As far as I'm aware, anyway. I think if you defend, then the rest gets through.
Oh, okay.
But he just got
Straight
overkilled.
up dive.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
Daredevil just got flattened. Stampede, Treachery. When revealed, hero, Rhino attacks you. If a character is damaged by this attack, that character is stunned. Well, tough cookies, Rhino, because you are webbed up.
Oh, yeah.
Which means that you get stunned. Although, I could sort of get rid of 2 attacks if I've got one of those. No, I don't. All right, fine. So that gets ignored. That gets
great.
discarded, and he becomes stunned. And it's over to you. The next time this character would attack, discard this status card instead.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah,
great.
he already did his first attack.
That's going to save me from being attacked.
Exactly
So
that, my
I'm just going to
friend.
draw this to see what it would have boosted. Oh, so we've actually skipped a side scheme, which is quite useful. So that goes away. Whap. And what did it say when this character would attack?
When this character next would attack, discard this status card
Should I
instead.
have drawn that boost card? Probably not.
Ah, no, you shouldn't have, which means the side scheme just
This
comes
is now
out.
the encounter card. Break in and take in. Side scheme. Rhino is breaking things and taking them.
When you've got 5,000 words on an essay to write.
I love these cards. I really do. When revealed, place an additional 1 threat per person here. Oof. Ouch. Hazard icon. Deal +1 encounter card during the villain phase.
Ooh. That's not nice.
No.
How do we thwart that?
So it's got 2 thwarty,
Too thwarty.
but
You're a two thwarter.
there's going to be 2 additional threats. So actually, it's 4.
Oh, so that's after we've cleared all the tokens. Ouch. Blimey. Stop breaking and taking things. Okay then.
And we deal +1 encounter card during the villain phase.
Yeah, that's
we
really
need
bad.
We need to take that thing out.
Yeah, that's really, really bad.
Pronto.
Really, really bad.
But those are all of the encounter cards and stuff. So this goes to me.
We get 1 freebie from here,
We're off again.
which is handy.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's really useful.
So we need 3 thwarts.
3 thwarts. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty handy.
Okay. Fine.
Ooh, Nick Fury's really good, actually.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? He's great.
He's a good boy.
I think I'm going to... Yeah, sod it. Okay, so are you planning on playing Nick Fury?
Yeah, I might do.
Okay, right. I'm going to discard my Nick Fury, and also Mockingbird, and also this Crisis interdiction, because I'm going to play Spider-Woman. Jessica Drool. Response: after she enters play, confuse the villain. Ask me a confused thing.
That's a suit. Right, there you go.
So Rhino's now confused, and then I'm going to use her to thwart this scheme.
Nice.
Oh, damn it! Hang on. I was going to do the other way around. Hang on. So I didn't want to discard Crisis Interdiction. I wanted to use Crisis Interdiction. So if you'll allow me to mulligan, I'll instead discard Photonic Blast.
Got it.
In order to play Crisis Interdiction, which is thwart. Remove 2 threat from a scheme.
Cool.
Annoyingly, I don't have the aerial trait, because if I did, I could remove 2 threat from a different scheme. But either way, we've dealt with the side scheme.
Good.
I am out of card. Oh, but I can still...
Still rechannel.
Yep.
What does
I
that do?
really haven't been using rechannel at all. Spend an energy resource and heal 1 damage from Captain Marvel. Draw a card. But oh well. I'll
pretty
just do some thwarting.
Yeah, just thwart it up, baby.
Yeah. Put that there. So that's my go. It's your turn.
Right. Okie dokie then. I am basically... Also, I just want to... I'm going to discard it because it's not useful to me, but... The Power of Justice! What a card.
It's a card I've discarded quite a few times, but then when it comes in clinch, when you're like, oh, I can actually really use that, it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah, I just don't know how many yellow cards I want to spend it on. So I'm going to discard that and 2 others. I will get rid of the Spider Tracer because once again we don't have any minions to deal with.
Forget about your web shooter.
Yeah, so 3.
Oh, I see.
Oh, 2 others, sorry. 2 others plus that. Yeah, cool. Okay. I might save my Haymaker.
That sounds good.
I'll get rid of the Helicarrier because it's not that good. And then I'll get rid of that, which discards that. Nick Fury's an expensive boy, isn't he?
Really is.
Yeah, he likes taking out to the best restaurants. Okay, so after Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. Either remove 2 threat from a scheme,
Not worth it.
draw 3 cards,
Yeah.
or deal 4 damage to an enemy. At the end of the round, if Nick Fury is still in play, discard him.
Mate, if you deal that 4 damage and then you exhaust him to attack,
That is quite a lot of damage.
it's loads.
All right, deal 6 damage to Rhino.
Oh,
Because he's a melt.
you absolute melt. Right,
You
he's on
rustic tuna baguette.
7 health.
I'll spend that to get rid of that last
Lovely.
schemy boy. I will also... Yeah, you know what? I'll attack 2 more damage with Spider-Man.
That was a powerful round.
And I'll keep that card in my hand.
Wow. Great. Well, that's both of us. So, ready your cards, draw back up to your hand limit, etc., etc.
Nick Fury leaves.
Nick Fury. Thank you, Mr. Fury. Rhino is having such a hard time breaking in at this point. I think he stopped trying to go through the wall and he's sort of just circling the building, being like, is there really nowhere easier for me to get in?
Is there a door?
Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, this is fun.
Oh, we can do some more webbing up. Always good.
Okay. All right. Cool. Anyway, that's enough.
This web up card is quite bondagey. Okay, cool.
Okay, so threat goes up. I'm the first player again, so he's going to attack me.
But fail because he's confused.
No, confused is thwarting or scheming.
Ah, damn it.
So he's going to attack me
For 3 damage.
Spider-Woman should have taken a damage already. So I could just kill Spider-Woman.
That's nice of you, mate.
Sorry, Spider-Woman, you have been defeated by Rhino. Now I'm going to draw this card and resolve it. Attached to Rhino. Charge.
Jeez.
When Rhino attacks, the attack gains overkill.
Oh my god.
Excess damage to an ally from the attack is dealt to that ally's controller at the
Yeah.
end of this.
So normally
attack.
allies would
Yes,
not.
You're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, his attack is now +3.
Flippin' heck.
Oh, you don't have a minion.
And he does overkill. Good lord. Well, thanks for that, Johnny.
You're welcome, because he is going to attack you.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Please tell me you've got backlit or something. Sorry, Spider-Man.
Oh god. Okay. So I'm going to take 2 damage, basically, by defending.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Not the end of the world, although I can't do anything with Spidey next turn.
Yeah.
Spidey-Man.
Oh, don't forget, he attacks you, so you get to draw a card.
I do get to draw a card, which is a backflip. God's sake. Of course it's a flipping backflip. Okay, cool. And then... Oh, wait, I didn't even see the boost, which is an added 2.
You're joking. Oh, well, okay. So, yeah. Technically, you should have drawn that backflip earlier. If you read the thing, when when the villain initiates an attack against you, draw 1 card. So actually, in the order of things, you should have drawn that backflip and you should have been able to play it.
Oh, so I should?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, God. Okay, so I did take 4 damage. But actually, I'm going to take 0 and discard backflip. Oh, thank God for that. Jesus. Always read your order of action list.
Seamless. Okay. And then have you done your encounter card?
No, I have not. Caught off guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support that you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains surge. Goodbye,
Bye,
surveillance team.
That was weirdly stereoscopic, wasn't it? Okay.
Stereoscopic? Is that the right word?
That's a real word.
No, I know
it
it's
the
a
right
real
word?
word. I don't know if it's the right
I
one.
don't know. I meant to say in stereo. But
Yeah.
I'd already said stereo and I tried to say
Stereophonic is what you're after. I think stereoscopic is when you have two. That's like that's a style of 3D, isn't it? It's red and blue. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
No, you're fine. That should have passed to you.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. So
It's your turn first.
swinging web kick. Oh my god, this is well good. Tally ho. Does Spider-Man say tally ho?
It's certainly something I can see him saying.
I mean, I'm absolutely going to use this. So I'm going to discard. Ah, these are already good though. How do we get rid of charge? Is that just there forever? At the end of this attack, discard charge.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that. Jesus. All right, cool. So. Yeah, I think I'm going to discard Heroic Intuition. Ooh. Ah, God. This is a tough one. I might gamble.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to gamble. I'm
Okay.
going to get rid of Haymaker as well, which is going to give me 2 resources, which I'm going to spend to bring the Black Cat into play. And she has a forced response. After you play Black Cat, discard the top 2 cards of your deck, add each card with a printed science resource discarded this way to your hand. That's 1.
Oh, that's a swinging web kick.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, well.
God damn it.
It's good, though. Swinging web kick is nothing to sniff at.
Yeah, but now I can't afford to do the swimming web kick. That was
Fair.
what I was gambling on.
But Black Cat can attack, at least.
Yes.
And she doesn't take incidental damage. She does when she thwarts, but she's good at punching and or kicking.
Sweet, okay, cool.
Or clawing, or biting.
She's not a hero, she's a thief.
Oh, there you go.
God damn it. I can't discard an ally that I've already played, can I? Oh, that's bum. Okay. I think I'll just keep... These swinging web kicks are really good. They do 8 damage. So I think I'm going to keep one of them and my webbed up.
Okay.
I'll discard this at the end of the turn, but I'm going to attack with both of these guys. So I'm going to do 3 damage total, which is going to bring him down to 2 health.
Great, so we're going to defeat Rhino 1 this turn.
Bring on the onslaught.
Bring on Rhino 2. Alrighty.
So I'll get rid of that.
Cool. Is that your go? Great. So I'm going to play Genius to generate 2 resources. Then I'm going to play the upgrade Cosmic Flight, which is a superpower. Captain Marvel gains the aerial trait.
Ooh.
Hero interrupt defense. When Captain Marvel would take damage, discard Cosmic Flight to prevent 3 of that damage.
Sweet.
However, there are lots of other cards that are improved by me having the aerial trait. So that's really what I want it for.
Oh, because now you're flying, you can do extra punching.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Defying gravity.
Flying punch.
Then I'm going to... Oh, I don't even need to do that. I might just keep those. So I'm going to discard Emergency for the energy resource, which allows me to heal 1 damage and draw a card.
Sweet.
Oh, it's another Cosmic Flight. Fine. And then I've got Haymaker and I've got the energy card to power it.
Sweet.
However, I can just exhaust Captain Marvel, smash Rhino in the face,
Yeah.
and he's... Rhino 1 is defeated.
One second.
Yes.
Is it prudent to unlock his mega mode directly before he kills us? Oh no, he's doing less. Oh no, that's Rhino 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that a good idea?
Oh, wait.
I mean, we have to do it at some point, right?
Okay, so here's what I could do instead. I could thwart to take all of that off. And then I could play Haymaker now to then defeat Rhino 1. But this deals 3 damage and there's only 2 left. It's only 1 extra.
Or you could use your standard attack to kill Rhino 1, activate Rhino 2, and then Haymaker him.
Oh, yeah.
And then you'd get all the bang for your buck.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Great. So, attack Rhino.
Rhino 1 is dead. Long live Rhino 2.
Okay, so Rhino 2. Oh yeah, when revealed.
Oh god.
Search the encounter deck and discard pile for the break-in and take-in side scheme.
Oh, no.
Which is no,
Again.
no, there, and reveal it. And then we shuffle the encounter deck. Okay. So now there's a side scheme. Again,
That has
yes.
+2.
Yep.
This is a bit of fun, isn't it?
Oofed. He's breaking into places and taking their things. And then he gets 15 hit points now per person.
So he's on 30 health?
Yeah.
God, we're nowhere near killing this guy.
No. But here's something terrifying that I just noticed.
Oh!
This counter goes all the way up to 209.
Jesus Christ.
Scary, isn't it?
Is that if you take on, like... What's the guy who eats planets? Galactus.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Okay, so then I'm going to play energy to pay for Haymaker and immediately deal 3 damage. So he's on 27. Honk. A little celebratory honk there from me.
Right. Fresh deck. Fresh deck.
Fresh
Coming
deck.
at us. So these
that's-
go back
yeah.
and we
So
draw our
refresh
cards.
all our thing.
Well, on his Sven's team. And the power of justice! Oh, I can use power of justice to get a surveillance team in 1 card. That's pretty good.
Cool.
Sweet. That's kind of useless, but yeah, okay, cool. Sweet. So now I get brained, right? Is that is that how we do this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he gets 3 damage plus 2. That's 5 damage.
Ouch.
Which means that when I initiate attack against me, I get to draw a card. It is not a good one, which means that he doesn't have overkill anymore, does he?
No.
See you later, Black Cat. You're a criminal anyway.
Ow.
Although we did avoid Shocker coming back. And oh no, it's my eviction notice. Give to Peter Parker player. You may flip to alter ego form. Choose one. Either exhaust Peter Parker and remove eviction notice from the game, or discard 1 card at random from your hand. This card gains surge. Discard this obligation. I think getting 1 random card out of my hand isn't the end of the world.
Cool.
Although then I draw a new encounter.
Yeah.
Although it will stop happening.
It won't stop happening.
Because no, it
Oh,
will
it
get
does get
removed if
removed.
I do that one.
No, discard this obligation. Which means it goes back in there. So it can come up again.
Oh, it's only if I
It's
exhaust
only
Peter
if
Parker.
you exhaust people. Because basically it's like, Spider-Man's like, I'm really sorry about this, Captain Marvel, but I've really got to go just do some work and earn some
pay my
money to
rent.
pay my rent.
I gotta
Captain
go.
Marvel's
I've
like,
got to
don't
go.
worry about it, I got this.
I've got to take photos of myself.
It's really cool. Like, I like the idea that it's like, sometimes
But that is literally
real life
Spider-Man,
gets in the
isn't
way.
it?
Exactly,
Yeah,
real
yeah.
life gets in the way of being a superhero. I
Oh,
really
God.
Like that.
It
It's
really
tough.
is getting in the way. I don't
It's
know
meant
what
to
to
be
do.
a wrench.
What do you reckon?
I mean, have a look at your hand and see how
You've got a stable living situation, haven't you, Captain Marvel? What should I do? Can I sleep on your couch? for a bit?
Listen, Spider-Man. When my obligation came up, it wasn't easy, but I did what was necessary, and I went and I dealt with it, and now I'm back at work, and I know that that's behind me now.
Can I just point out that you're living rent-free in the Avenger base? And I'm slumming it in some crappy New York flat. What's that all about?
It's not my fault. You'd still want to mingle with people or whatever. Have a look at your hand and see how effective you can be with an exhausted Spider-Man.
I mean, I can do a swinging web kick.
Then you're fine.
And webbed up.
If you can afford,
Not in this turn.
you can
both.
afford swinging web kick.
Not if I discard it though.
Oh, I see. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
yeah.
lose 1 random.
I've got a 2 in 6 chance of losing something really good.
No, what I'm saying is I think you should flip to Peter Parker and exhaust him, because you can flip back to Spider-Man
On my turn.
and then you can still do a swinging web kick.
Okay. I paid my rent, I think.
That's a good boy. What you really want is to draw Aunt May. She's
Oh, she heals me, didn't she?
she's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. She is brilliant.
You've got to be Peter to do it, but it's still really useful. She heals 4. It's pretty great.
God
So
damn
that
it.
was your encounter, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay,
It's
so
over to you now.
Rhino's going to attack me.
I'm going to pass you that now, so remember.
Thank you. 4.
Ooh.
Oh no, I just discarded my other cosmic flight.
You can. Yeah, I was about to
My
say.
defense is under 1 at the minute. I can improve it.
Even if you defend, you'd be taking 3 damage.
Or I can prevent 3 damage.
Yeah.
With the. I think that's a shame.
Not flying anymore.
So I could take 1 damage, or I can exhaust myself. It's probably easiest to take 1 damage. Because hopefully I can discard it. Nope. Oh well. That's fine. Here comes my encounter. Advance. When revealed, the villain schemes. That ain't good at all.
That's 1. Does that go to both?
Huh?
He's only got 1 scheme.
Oh yeah.
He's a Dumbo.
But wait, he's confused. So he can't scheme. Right. Well, that was useful.
Which wall am I breaking into again?
Oh dear.
Oh god. Right. Cool. So it's your go now, right? Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. So let's just do 27 damage, and then we're good to go.
Okay.
Oh, okay, boss.
Are you okay?
No.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay. Right. Good. Everything's fine. Very much looking forward to eating some lunch.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Strength to generate 2 resources. I'm going to discard an energy channel for a 3rd. And I'm just going to discard the helicarrier for a 4th. And play the Avengers Mansion.
Well, check you out, living it up.
Which I can exhaust to draw a card. Or to get used to draw a card.
Also, I can sleep on your couch.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, but I swear to God, if you throw your Spidey suit in with a load of white laundry again, I'm going to kill you.
The amount of pink shirts you have now.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll exhaust it now. Draw a card. Yeah, it's actually all right. But I'm going to play Energy Channel for free. It's an upgrade. It's a superpower. Max 1 per player. Action, spend X energy resources and put X energy counters here. And then I can discard Energy Channel and deal 2 damage to an enemy to a maximum of 10 for each energy counter there.
Oh, so you're charging it up?
Yeah.
Blimey.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
So let's get rolling on that.
Sweet. Well, I think I should focus on swinging web kick
Yeah.
for my turn.
Yes.
So I don't really care about interrogation room because there's no minions. I could get rid of surveillance team, but it's pretty good. We're not crazy far, right? Oh, but we're
Oh,
yeah,
I
we're gonna
should've-
get an extra encounter
I
card.
should
aren't
have
we?
done a thwart.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't stopped yourself though yet, have you?
What do you mean?
But I mean, you can still do that before your turn ends because
Yeah.
you haven't
I'll do some
done a
thwarting.
normal attack or anything.
Yeah. Should I take it off the main scheme, or off breaking and taking?
Can I do 2 thwarting? Is the question. I don't think I can.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Oh, I can do for justice using my power of justice.
What does that one do?
That would remove 3 threat from a scheme, which would get rid of breaking and taking. But then once again, oh no, wait, hold on. I've already spent interrogation. Yeah, and then I would still be able to do a swinging web kick.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I've thwarted. I've taken 2 off breaking and taking.
Cool. So I'm gonna flip back to Spidey, but he's still exhausted. I'm going to play the power of justice to play for justice, which is a hero action. Thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme, so get rid of breaking and taking.
So
So
then
I
a
don't
breaking
have
and
to do
taking.
4 encounter cards, which would have been terrible. And then I'll discard interrogation room, surveillance team, and webbed up, so that I can perform a swinging web kick and deal 8 damage to an enemy, which puts him on 19. Which is
Okay.
very good.
That's doable. Especially if I get a lot of power resources.
Hell yeah, if you get a lot of power resources.
Num 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 num.
Okay.
Alright.
We do
Wow. Yeah.
that. I'm almost through my deck.
Me too.
I'm guessing we reshuffle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God for that. Jesus.
You can imagine if it's just over because you got tired. Okay.
That's my secret,
I'm always
Captain.
tired.
I'm always tired.
Very good. Very
It'd be
good.
good if I watched the film so I knew the quote properly.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so let's draw up to 5.
I've got 4 power things. things to discard.
4 power, Jeremy. That's insane. Oh, I'm a genius. I've got another swinging web kick.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, my goodness.
It's actually quite expensive.
Oh, Jessica Jones as well.
You've got another swinging web kick.
I've got another swinging web kick, and I've got genius, which means I only need to discard.
If you
2
can
cards
pay for
it.
swinging web kick, then we can win on the next turn.
Hell yeah. Let's see
So
if we
let's
lose
just
on
see
this
how
turn.
we do. Okay, I'm the first player again, aren't I?
Yeah, so
I'm
you
gonna
get-
attack it.
Thanks.
No extra.
Yep, good. So 3 damage, which is pretty doable.
Just gonna take it. I'm on 3, so this could be awful. I'm tough. Give him a tough status card.
And that means that he ignores the first bout of damage that he takes. But I can do a
that's-
standard attack on him to get rid of that, and
Okay.
then swinging web kick him.
Okay.
Also, that's mine now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so he attacks me, and because I'm preparing for an attack, I draw my card, my last one. That doesn't help. Do I have any? Nope. Oh, I got Aunt May. That's like the last card I drew.
Yeah.
Um,
Phew, I can draw a card with the mansion. Okay, I think we can do this.
so I'm just going to take 4 damage.
We're pretty beaten up.
A little bit, just a wee bit. And then he's going to do a thing. Hard to keep down. When revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage. God damn it. 23. Only goddamn 3.
No, that's not good at all. That sucks. Okay.
All right. So my go.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard.
We forgot to add surge. Add threat, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
I'm going to add genius and great responsibility to perform a swinging web kick.
Great. So that's 8 knocked off.
8 knocked off. Oh, no, wait. After I've done 2 damage that gets ignored by tough.
Oh, yes, good.
Yeah.
So now he's on 15.
Hey. Then can I still flip if I've exhausted him
Yes.
as a hero?
Yeah, you just stay exhausted.
I'm gonna flip to Peter Parker and use Aunt May
Okay.
by discarding Mockingbird. No, by discarding Jessica Jones, because Mockingbird's a combat character and I think we need to do some damage.
Yep.
To play Aunt May, which means I heal back up to 8.
Aunt May stays around. She's a support.
What?
Alter ego action. Exhaust Aunt May to deal 4 damage.
Every time
Heal
I
4
want.
damage. It's amazing.
What? Aunt May?
You think Aunt May is just going to give up on you, Peter?
Well, I mean, I'm going to shuffle my deck, so she would have come back. But oh, I love you, Aunt May. I'm going to shuffle my deck whilst you take your turn.
Now you're becoming Peter Parker. Okay, so first off, I'm going to draw a card. Oh, this is great. That's perfect. Okay, so the card I just drew is the power of aggression.
Ooh.
Double the number of resources this card generates while paying for an aggression card.
Sweet.
So I'm going to play that
Some screaming next door.
in order to play combat training. My hero gets +1 attack.
Ooh.
So that goes under there. Don't know if that picked up on the mics, but
It usually does.
And then I'm gonna spend. I've got 4 energy resources, which means I can put down 4 things there, which means 8 damage. 8, 9. I can do 10 No, I can do 13 damage.
A max of 10.
No. That's include. Sorry, include.
Oh,
my
okay.
monster attack.
Okay, yeah.
Hang on a minute. 2 to 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry, I can do 11 damage. Is there a better way of using these cards? I can draw the Hulk.
3 attack? That's pretty good. And he's got 5
Oh,
health.
but Hulk might damage each character. Oh, no, I'm not sure about this. After Hulk attacks, discard the top card of your deck. If that is physical, deal 2 damage to an enemy. If it's energy, deal 1 damage to each character. If it's
You've
science,
got a lot of
discard
energy
Hulk.
cards, haven't
And if
you?
it's wild, I do all of the above.
Oh
So
my
let's not do that.
Hulk, you absolute madman. This is Crux now.
I think actually, genuinely, the best thing for me to do is to just discard all 4 of these
And do loads of damage.
and do loads of damage.
And just hope that we survive.
I'm doing 2, 4, 6, 8 damage, 9, 10, 11 damage.
I'll definitely survive because I'm on 8 health and he's going to scheme instead of hit.
Okay.
Which is good.
Well, why don't I just flip from Captain Marvel? No. So I've done 11 damage, so he's on 4 health.
What happens when that upgrades?
That, it doesn't upgrade. If it ever hits 7, we lose.
Oh, it's not like Arkham when there's multiple stages. Oh,
there
God!
There are with other ones, but this one is super simple.
Oh, I was convinced that we were absolutely fine on that count.
Oh no, it's super straightforward and
But it's going to go
scary.
3 because he's going to add 2 and then I'm...
What do you mean?
He's going to add 2 as standard,
Oh, crap.
plus 1 for me.
Oh, crap.
So we actually really need to thwart.
Okay, so how about we put him back up to 7?
Yeah.
We say I thwarted instead.
And get rid of 2 of those.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Good thing we looked at that,
Save.
isn't it?
That's a good save.
Jesus.
Okay, all right. We're still in this.
Holy
so let's ready up.
guacamole.
I need to shuffle. That's annoying.
All right. Well, it's
Cards.
my thing first, right? So he's going to scheme for 1. Plus the 2 that he would normally add, which puts us on 5. Which means that if we don't defeat him soon... Oh, God, I hope we don't draw a card that adds scheming.
It would serve us right.
Explosion. When revealed, if Bomb Scare is in play,
It's
it
not,
isn't. If
so
Bomb
it
Scare
gains
is not in
Surge.
play, this card gains Surge. Shadow of the Past. When revealed, reveal your set-aside Nemesis minion and put it into play engaged with you. Oh, God. It's the Vulture!
Yep. That could be worse.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just trying to be dramatic.
Sorry.
Where did that card just go? Here.
Quick strike.
there.
After this minion engages your hero, it attacks.
Oh.
Yep.
Even when I'm me?
I guess no.
Oh, God, it doesn't scheme, does it?
No. It wouldn't scheme until next turn.
He's not my hero. He's my alter ego.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
So I think he's going to attack you the minute you show up as Spider-Man. See what I mean? After it engages your hero.
Right, okay, cool.
So when you become Spider-Man, you're going to get attacked.
Shuffle the rest of your set-aside Nemesis encounter set into the encounter deck. If your Nemesis minion does not enter the game this way, the card gains Surge. Okay, that could have been worse. Could have been worse. So I'm going to shuffle these in. So it's over to you, Johnny boy.
Oh yeah, to get attacked on that. So I need you to do a shuffle. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking.
Plus 2 damage. You're on 3 health.
Oh yeah, I think he's going to... Yeah, that's 5 damage.
No, I just drew...
What?
I just,
Oh, it's plus 2 damage.
But it's still 5 damage.
More like Carol Denver's. I've been...
If one of us gets defeated, can we win still?
Yes.
Okay,
I've been defeated.
that's not good.
It's not good at all.
And it falls to friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
To Pooty Parker.
Don't call me Pooty Parker. Do you still draw an encounter card?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I think we still draw an encounter card, which isn't great.
Attached to Rhino. Force interrupt when he attacks, it gains overkill, yada yada yada.
So next damage he
Another
does is
charge.
going to annihilate us, basically.
Yeah.
Good.
But-
Yeah, that's 6 damage. Oh my God, Rhino.
Right, just do 7 damage to him right now and you'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, fine, mate. Oh, I need to draw my hand, actually. Forgot about that.
Draw some great things.
Oh, I'm Peter Parker,
Peter
so I get
Parker,
1
so you
extra.
get 6.
Haymaker, 3 damage. It's not going to be enough, is it?
Okay, the good news is, first thing you can do as Spider-Man, as you're still Peter Parker,
Yes.
exhaust Aunt May.
I can still do that. So that puts me
Annoyingly.
back up to 12 health.
12?
Oh no, I'm only on 10, aren't I? Yeah. You've got 12 health.
Had.
Yeah, you definitely don't have 12 health. Okay, and now I can flip back over.
Yes. Which means Vulture attacks you.
Yes, which does 3 damage. which puts me on 7. Okay. So now, so I can do a total of 5 damage with the cards I have in my hand,
Oh, crap.
which will not help. Have we lost?
I don't know.
Okay, right, let me think.
I suspect we might have.
Haymaker would do 5 combined with my normal attack. I would then need to do something better than that. Oh, God.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I can play Mockingbird, which will do an extra 1 attack.
I think you need to focus on thwarting at this point.
If I play Mockingbird, I can stun Rhino to
That's
stop
good.
him charging.
That's great.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, here's what we've got.
I would actually prioritise that and the surveillance team that I saw in your hand.
Well, I've also got For Justice, which will remove 3 threat from scheme.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
play
what
that.
I'm going to do is I'm going to discard.
Oh, I think we've got this.
Don't.
I hope we've got this.
Don't. Okay, I'm going to discard. Oh, hold up. I haven't got enough to play both. So I need 5 resources. I've only got 4.
Think fast.
Ah! Oh, but when. Oh no, the villain, not a minion. God damn it. Ah! What if I didn't turn into Spider-Man? Just yet.
Okay.
What if I instead spent him to generate a science resource,
Fine.
then flipped so that I can use my heroic stuff? So I've got 1 science resource, and I'm going to play For Justice and Mockingbird, which costs 5, and I'm going to discard 4 cards plus the resource I've already generated.
Done. Yeah, great.
And I'll spend the science stuff so that I can remove 4 threat instead of 3 for the For Justice ones.
Okay, so 4 threats gone.
4 threat
That's
is removed.
huge. I think that's, I mean, obviously that's the difference between winning and losing.
Mockingbird then enters play, stuns Rhino,
Perfect.
which will stop him charging me.
Great.
And then I can spend her to either attack or thwart, but it's only going to do 1 of each. I would say attack.
Yeah, at this point.
So let's do 1 damage to. Should I? Oh, the bloody vulture's gonna. It's only 3 damage. That's not the end of the world.
Go on, bet the farm, attack Rhino. It'll be funny.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So 6 health on Rhino.
It's Rhino time.
Yeah, it's Rhino time.
Next time you'd attack, discard the status card. That's fine. Vulture does attack.
At the end of this attack, discard charge.
Great.
So that's gone. That's really good. Vulture hits me for 3 damage, which I can't defend against. And because it wasn't the villain who initiated the attack. Oh, he still initiated, even though he was stunned, right? Oh no! Next time this character would attack.
Yeah.
So I don't get to draw a card. That's annoying. But yes.
So then
I'll take
also this
3
doesn't get
damage.
discarded. When Rhino attacks, not when Rhino would attack.
Oh what?
I'm afraid that stays.
Ah! Damn it, Rhino.
Yeah.
Okay. So that puts me down to 4 health, which is not the end of the world.
Shouldn't you have refreshed all these?
Oh yeah, very true. I could defend. Or I could just let Mockingbird die. She's more useful at the start than she is.
Yeah. You also draw a card, right, for being attacked? Because the interrupt. Oh no, when the villain.
When the
enters,
villain attacks,
sorry,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
We already covered that.
Do you know what? No, I'm on 4 health. Let's hope that we can just kill him this round.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't draw a thing because he didn't attack, so now I just draw an encounter, right? Cool. Bomb scare.
Great.
When revealed, place an additional threat per person here. Acceleration icon, place +1 threat on the main scheme at the start of the villain phase. By the way, we didn't do that at the start. So that's before this happened. So put 2 on now. And then put 2 on that.
You've just got to win this turn.
Yeah.
There's no other way for it.
Oh yeah, I keep saying we. It's all me, isn't it?
All right.
I'm looking for help, but
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
see.
oh no, wait, it's just me. But that means that you don't draw any cards,
No,
which is good.
You've got
Okay.
me for moral support.
Okay. All right.
It's exciting that you didn't draw your hand until now. Let's see.
The power of justice. Backflip.
Great responsibility.
Not great.
No.
Swinging web kick! Get in! I'm going to discard 3 cards to do a swinging web kick and smash Rhino in the face.
Oh my god.
To give him -2 health. And that's victory, right? Can I just clarify, that was the easiest villain as well?
Yep.
My god.
Yeah, oh, it doesn't mess about. But then
Holy
obviously,
heck.
you and I, could go back through these decks and be like, what didn't work for us? What didn't we
Oh,
like?
yeah, absolutely.
Customize the decks. I'm well into this. Like,
It's really fun. Yeah. I think Arkham's really, really good format as well. So if you prefer Cthulhu style and you want to play exactly this game, like they are built on the same framework. But if you're into Marvel, yeah, this is fantastic.
yeah, I mean, like, I've not played Arkham, but and I think die-hard Marvel aficionados have probably worked out that we don't know that much about Marvel. We've sort of been...
What gave it away?
But it's still been like really good fun because obviously these are recognisable characters and all of their cards make sense. It's like, I feel like I know more about Captain Marvel now than I did before, and I think for somebody who really knows their onions to be like, oh yeah, well of course the blah 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 blah, this mechanic works in this way and this way. It's really well thought out, and the decks feel really different. I felt super powerful. And just very, very aggressive. Whereas Spidey is much more about like being canny and getting out of the way and then being like.
You're just saving up for those web kicks and then just smacking someone.
And that was close and exciting. And I don't know. I could feel us both getting more and more into it as the play went on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, like obviously, it's a bit in terms of the rules you have to learn and the stuff you have to keep track on. It's a bit more of I should say. It's a bit more of an investment than say Set a Watch, which you mentioned at the start of this video. But I think if you've never played an LCG before and you're looking for a co-op experience, whether you're a Marvel fan or not, really, I actually think it's a really strong contender.
Yeah,
like that was just it's a good giggle, and also it's nice to play a card game where it's not adversarial.
Yes,
because
this is the really nice thing about the
LCGs.
LCGs.
Yeah, like I played a bit of Netrunner, I've played a lot of Doomtown Reloaded, and I love them, but it does mean you sit down and you're like, all right, let's see who's most on form right now, and let's see who's built the best deck, and like, ugh. It's great, but it can be really nerve-wracking and just really exhausting. Whereas that whole time we were just pepping each other up and...
My favourite thing about it as well is there's no, just brain-numbingly dull meta to keep up with as well. It's all circumstantial. So if we went up against the next villain, say we were playing against Ultron or whatever, we might have a read up and like, all right, what's Ultron all about? What do we need to prepare for? And then it's more of a fact that you are just sort of going through this campaign and just sort of tweaking your deck for each villain you come up against. Oh, I'm going to equip these kind of web slinging tools instead, or whatever it is. And then obviously, as with Arkham Horror card game, there's going to be more sets of this. So there'll be more villains and more heroes and more cards that you can slot into your deck.
Which I really like. Because again, there isn't like a meta that marches on that you need to keep up with and you need to keep buying cards in order to stay competitive because it's cooperative. Instead, you basically play as much as you want, and if you feel like it's getting stale, get some more in.
Yeah. You could, these are the pre-built decks. If we wanted to, we could just keep playing with those decks forever and ever.
Yeah.
It would be dull.
Well, it wouldn't be dull per se. It would become run of the mill. We'd be like, well, of course, I'm just waiting for this. Like,
and obviously it won't work all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, yeah, sure, you can rely on your swinging web kicks for Rhino maybe, but some people are just going to hammer you.
I think, I'll be honest with you, at moments there, you and I were throwing away fistfuls of cards for the sake of doing a few quick, cheap points. And it worked, just about. Sorry, Captain Marvel. But it wasn't exactly nuanced play. Whereas I think you can probably make some pretty great decks with good synergy in this. Like, for example, Aunt May's brilliant. And it gives you a taste of, the things that are possible when you're in your alter ego.
Yes, there wasn't a whole lot of alter ego play in this.
Yeah.
And I remember hearing someone talk about it because She-Hulk, I don't know a whole lot about She-Hulk, but her alter ego, she's a lawyer. So she's really good at actually stopping people through the criminal justice system. Which is actually really cool because it's like, oh yeah, you can do you're just as powerful as a normal human as you are as a hero, which is a nice little message.
I love the idea of, if down the line you and I have been customizing our decks and you were Spidey and I was Captain Marvel, they're going to be like, all right, well, I'm ready to to do a lot of punching in the face.
Yeah.
And as long as I get my aerial keyword out, then my deck becomes a hell of a lot more powerful. And don't worry about this. I'm going to do some serious damage. If you're like, well, to be honest with you, I'm going to be Peter Parker for most of this because I've got so much scheming. Not scheming, thwarting I can do. Like, I really love that. And you do get a sense of these characters working in tandem. Like, that felt like a comic book fight.
I have to say this is a lot cleaner than Arkham Horror as well, which you can probably expect if you've played the board game. But like the Arkham Horror LCG, there's like locations and there's way more minions to keep track of, and then the schemes and stuff go through like multiple iterations on like both tracks, and it's like there's a hell of a lot more mess to deal with.
Yes.
Which means that there's more of a narrative to it, and you can do like a campaign in Arkham.
Right.
Whereas this is more just sort of like, comic of the week.
Skirmishes almost,
Yeah. But this was so much cleaner. Like, I picked this up like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I flicked through the rules for about 2 seconds before we started this.
Yeah.
And I already know how to play. So, like, I feel like this is, it's, if you're looking for this kind of thing and Arkham seemed a bit too complex for you, I think you'll like this.
Yeah, it's great. Because you strip it back and it's like, here's my character, here's their stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the bad guy, here's what they're working on.
Yeah.
Everything else is just discard piles.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
It's lovely.
Well done, Marvel Champions, the card game.
Good job.
Hopefully you enjoyed this Let's Play, because we enjoyed playing it, I think.
I mean, I did, yeah.
Sorry, my brain's completely ran out of words then. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. There are lots more videos from Dicebreaker for you to watch. Some of them should be on your screen now. And
there's also a big subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed already, click on that.
Big subscribe lozenge.
Also, give us a nice little click on that bell icon because it means that you get notifications whenever we put a video live, and the benevolent gods at YouTube have decided to remove all subscription services from the homepage. So thanks very much for watching, and bear in mind that you need to have a lovely day. Let's go have lunch.